And we are here at Texas for the Sunoco Cup Series, the Samsung 500. This is event number 7 on the Sunoco Cup Series. On the pole will be Daniel Schwab in the number 98 Winn-Dixie Lumina at 190.322 miles an hour. Kathy Kentara in the Folgers Lumina, number 25, is on the outside. Row number 2 will be John Dawson. It'll be an all Dawson. Row 2 is John and Michael Dawson make up that row. Row number 3 will be Zach Carlson in the 57 and Alexandra Dawson, our winner at Rockingham, in the 10. Row number 4 will be Vanessa Franzen, our pole sitter at Daytona, and Chris Dollarton in the 66. Row number 5 will be Jake Cole in the 32, our pole sitter at Darlington, and J.G. Norton in the 31 on the outside. Following them in row number 6 will be Eric Matthews in the 22, Connor Breton in the 18. Row 7 will be Alex Filter in the 17, and Dylan Petit in the 7. Aaron Reed in the 3 makes up row number 8, with Megan Yee, our winner at Bristol, who ran the table in the 92. Row number 9 will be Joel Qualls in the 55 and Josh Osborne in the 46. Row number 10 will be Dylan Hughes and Tim Fiegel. Tim was our Daytona winner. Row number 11 will be Johnny Gardner in the 24, Austin Hughes in the 99, Stephanie Naylor and Skylyn Carlson make row number 12, Liam Campbell and John Acosta row 13, Keon Shaw and Colin Cropley 14. Then it's Ray Castor, Tim Walsh make row 15, Chantel Ibarra and Haley Summerfield. Row 16, Haley was our pole sitter at Atlanta. Chantel was our winner at Darlington. Then it'll be Ryan Acosta and Paige Johnson, John Douglas and Alyssa Kondo. And then it'll be Jamie Banks, our winner at Atlanta, and Sasha Dawson. Jackie Qualls and Trey Campbell make row number 20, and Ryan Cooper and our points leader, James Qualls / Las Vegas winner, round out the field. It'll be 34 laps around the 1.5 mile Great American Speedway that is Texas. Let's see if we'll have a good competitive race. It was clean with the Busch cars. Let's see if it'll stay the same. I don't want to get my hopes up on having it happen twice. It shocked me we did the same thing at Darlington when we had 2 clean races. As as Daniel Schwab gets the early jump on things, there is John Dawson in the number 12, Ray Bestas Buick right there in second. Michael Dawson in between Kathy Kentara, and now going in between Jake Cole as Zach Carlson gets in the 3rd. Eric Matthews in the 22 right there in the Maxwell House Ford. And there's Alex Filters looking to try to make up ground right now, points, because it's a battle between him and James Qualls going for the points, and it's getting ridiculously tight down there. There's our most recent winner, Megan Yee. She's in there with the number 92 Lumina. Megan, who won the pole and won the race in a very lackluster Darlington race. When you get a lot of wrecks, it's what you kind of expect. Excuse me. There's Keon Shaw, who did not qualify at Darlington. Give me at Bristol. In the 01 Autolite Spark Plugs Ford. Give me in the 1. Excuse me. There's Dylan Petit in there. The number 7 Hooters Ford back there. Racing alongside the number 08 of Jamie Banks, our winner at Atlanta. Go back a little more. Great 3 abreast racing going on, as you see. There's Daniel Schwab, 3 abreast with Dylan Petit and Ryan Cooper. And then you have Joel Qualls. You have Colin Cropley with James Qualls, our points leader, starting to slowly make his way through the field. So, excuse me, that's Skylyn Carlson, that's Sasha Dawson there in the 15. I got the two confused. I see I see red and white, I think, you know, the similar cars. There's Colin Cropley passing Josh Osborne as Daniel Schwab, our pole sitter, drops back. There's Paige Johnson, our pole sitter at Rockingham right there. A lot of 3 abreast racing. Alyssa Kondo. There's our Daytona winner, Tim Fiegel. There's There's Austin Hughes as well. How about that? Our front row is already at the back of the pack. As you see, both Kathy Kantara and Daniel Schwab slip into the back of the pack as we move up. There is Dylan Hughes. As we see John Dawson there. We see the Dawsons there. Colin Cropley. Joel Qualls. James Qualls. Trey Campbell. Move up a little bit more. Let's see what's going on up here. There's Sasha Dawson. Clean. 7 laps in the books. JB Banks leads. In the Pig 08. Bobby Daughter Buick Busch Series car. There's Colin Cropley. The the number 11 Budweiser Banquet Baby Ruth Ford trying to make it in there. Ryan Cooper, Tim Walsh currently leads. As there's Jackie Qualls. James is now in there now. We have Qualls in the top 5. James and Jackie. Now you're going to add in Joel. There we go. Now the top 10 has all Qualls all the time. Jackie, James, Joel. James is now number 2 behind Ryan Cooper. Here comes the 33 of Trey Campbell. Joel Qualls right behind. Colin Cropley right there. There's Sasha Dawson moving up high. Chantelli Barr, our Darlington winner, in there. He's looking to double up. And James Qualls got the lead on Ryan Cooper. Should be interesting because if we can see a repeat winner, we have not seen one yet. James Qualls is looking for that to happen. Trey Campbell's looking for it not to happen. Even Papa Qualls, Joel down there, he wants a win. Colin Cropley, he would go nuts if he wins. I guarantee it. Paige Johnson wants to join Sister Emily as a winner in the Busch Cars. Emily won the Busch Cars at South Boston. Paige wants to put one in the win column. Colin Cropley's got the lead for a while now. So far, so good. Look at that. We got 4 abreast going in the back there. The number 2. And there we go. Now we got trouble. The number 2 of John Acosta. The 16 of Skyland Carlson as well. I knew that was lurking. We were not going to stay clean forever. Yellow, yellow, yellow. And I do believe Paige Johnson will get the lead back to the line with Haley Summerfield right there and Alyssa Kondo. So we're going to go yellow this time here. Or actually, I don't know who got to the line first there. We're going to see what happened there. But I knew we were looking for trouble the minute it started to get messy back there. We tried to stay clean for a while, but not going to happen. At lap number 11, we're already in the box with a caution. Yet Paige Johnson got to the line first. Haley Summerfield got second. Alyssa Kondo, Colin Cropley, and Austin Hughes making up the top 5. But let's see what was the culprit of that. Saw Skyland Carlson and John Acosta getting involved there. So they're so far so good, running okay, which is the good news. But it was getting messy down there. So let's see what happens. You see it got to a 4 abreast situation down there. James Qualls on the outside. Inside was Skyland Carlson. You had John Acosta and Ray Castor in the Coors Light Ford. You see it, he makes a little touch with Castor. Castor goes into Qualls. No harm, no foul. And, well, Acosta ends up going right into the number 16 of Skyland Carlson. And they both spin on the inside of the road. On the other side of the white line. And everybody else, nothing bad happened, which was actually very shocking. I thought we were going to see a domino effect from there. Not to be. Which is actually a kind of a good news situation, because I was concerned with the way it was 4 wide. I didn't know if you were going to see Castor and Qualls get involved, and they actually didn't, which was actually a positive. They did enough of a touch, but it really sent them all into a tailspin. So let's go on board. Let's see if we can do an on-board deal here with Skyland Carlson. See exactly what went down. We're going to do a cockpit run right there. Well, actually, we're going to do a roof right there. As you see down the number 10 of Alexandra Dawson right there in front. There's Acosta right there on your right side. Boom, touch, bam. And the whole field passes by you as you're sliding. Drops it off, gets it back under control, and back underway. That's the good news. For the most part. So right now the leader, Paige Johnson, into number 75, looking to try to get a win. Haley Summerfield is second. Alyssa Kondo is third. Alyssa has come close many a times. Colin Cropley, same can be said with him. Austin Hughes right there is in fifth. Then you have Joel Qualls, Kathy Kantara, Ryan Cooper, Alexandra Dawson, Ray Castor. With that little culprit of the wreck, Ray Castor's in the top 10. J.G. Norton, Shrey Campbell, Chris Dollarton, Alex Filter, Aaron Reed, James Qualls, Connor Breton, Jake Cole, John Douglas, Dylan Petit, your top 20. Chantel Ibarra, John Dawson, Ryan Acosta, Sasha Dawson, Stephanie Naylor, Tim Fiegel, Tim Walsh, Michael Dawson, Megan Yee, Jackie Qualls, your top 30. There's Josh Osborne, Eric Matthews, Jamie Banks, Daniel Schwab, our pole sitter is 34th, Zach Carlson, Liam Campbell, Dylan Hughes, Vanessa Franzen, Keon Shaw, Johnny Gardner, and then John Acosta and Skylin Carlson wrap up the field, was they were part of the lone caution so far. So I do believe caution lights be going out this time by? I mean, will this be the final time by? Lights still going. Nope, not yet. Only one more time by before we go back to green flag racing action. Yep, we're gonna go one more time by. And not yet. Not yet. Now, we're getting caution lights have gone out. So you can make one more trip down the backstretch. It'll be lap number 15 of 34. So actually it'll be 20 laps to go. So actually we're going to be 19 laps to go technically, because this is lap number 14 of 34. So excuse me. So this time we're getting ready to go back to green flag racing action. Paige Johnson setting the tone so far. But it's anybody's race, because we got 20 laps to, actually 19 laps to go. Anything could happen. You don't want to count out anybody until we get to that final lap, and the way it seems, that's exactly the way it's going. As here they come, the pace car drops off, and it's going to be back to green flag racing with Paige Johnson setting the field off on their way as they head to the line. Green flag, and we're back underway. Single file, no messing around yet, but we're getting right to it. As there's Austin Hughes going to the inside of Colin Cropley, as same as Alyssa Kondo going to the inside of Haley Summerfield. Alyssa's going to make a move, the same thing with Joel Qualls getting in there. Ryan Cooper. And Alyssa Kondo's going to get the lead. Austin Hughes following suit in the Food Lion. Armor Foods, Jeff Burton, 1991, Busch Series Lumina. Austin's looking for a good one. And same thing with Joel Qualls. Ryan Cooper once again back in there. And then you got three abreast with Haley Summerfield, Colin Cropley, and Alexandra Dawson. And now it's starting to get back into the wild and wacky three abreast bonanza as Joel Qualls leads the field. Ryan Cooper's coming to the inside. Ryan Cooper battling it out. He's going to take back the lead from Joel Qualls. And there's Alexander Dawson trying to look to repeat. Looking for another win. He won at Rockingham. He's trying to get another one in the bag. Ray Caster in the Coors Light Ford Bill Elliott 94 car. Excuse me, 91 Bill Elliott car when he went with Coors Light as opposed to regular Coors. He's going to make a move. Alex Filter right there. He's trying to make points. He wants to catch up on James Qualls. Battling it out. Ray Caster's going to lead that lap. There's Dylan Petit as well. Now I got Aaron Reed in in the Dale Earnhardt Goodwrench number 3, the man in black, making a move. There's Kathy Cantara, our outside pole sitter. She's back in the mix, as well as Dylan Petit, who's looking for that get healthy day. Aaron Reed is gonna lead a lap. How about that? And there's lots of 3 abreast racing. There is Ryan Acosta in the number 4, Kodak Delco Remy. Olds following Chantal Ibarra as she passes Dylan Petit. Kathy Cantara doing battle with Aaron Reed. John Douglas in the 51 right there, who actually finished second in the Sunoco Cup and the Casual DTX Cup that just completed. James Qualls' company racing series. I don't know if you call it a company. Racing series, that's probably the best way to call it. And Chantal Ibarra is going to lead a lap. Looking to win another one. She won at Darlington, but Ryan Acosta's got something to say about that. He's going to take it with the number 4, Kodak Delco Remy Olds. Stephanie Naylor also there. John Douglas right there. Alyssa Kondo staying consistent. She's right there in the top 5. Doing everything possible. Move back a little bit in the field. There's Dylan Petit. There's Jackie Qualls. Eric Matthews. Back here, James Qualls. Colin Cropley. Inside, Keon Shaw. Josh Osborne, who won the Castrol DTX Cup Season 2. Right there. Up, and there's a little bit of touching going on back there. What a save there by the 17 of Alex Filter. Looked like he was going to make major contact, but I do believe that was Trey Campbell. So far, so good. That was a scary situation coming. But good news is everybody's still holding their own. I almost thought that we were going to have a messy situation here, I think, with Alex Filter. And now we got trouble. There we go. They're tagging it. We say Austin Hughes in there. And Alyssa Kondo, who was involved there. Zach Carlson, Austin Hughes, Tim Fiegel, our Daytona winner. That was not good at all. And Eric Matthews is going to lead the race back to the line, I do believe. 10 laps to go. That was messy. Messy, messy, messy. Messy, messy, messy. J.G. Noren also is... I do believe now our leader is Eric Matthews, and I do believe that will put Jackie Qualls there in second. But that was messy. Let's go back to Tim Fiegel, who is not out of the race yet, thankfully. But we'll see what comes about afterwards. But right now, let's go back to that. We saw the smoke, and we knew something was going down. After that close call with Alex Filter, which was kind of like, that could have been a bad situation anyways when it comes to him with the points. But albeit that was the back of the field. This was in the middle of the field. Yeah. There you can see you have Alex Filter, excuse me, that's Tim Fiegel, in between the 20 of Alyssa Kondo, who has been consistent, and the number 12 of John Dawson. You see Chantal Ibarra right there. Zach Carlson. Oh, there we go. It was sparked Alyssa Kondo and Chantal Ibarra. Chantal gets him into Kondo. Kondo tags Fiegel. Fiegel gets into the number 57 of Zach Carlson. Chantal Ibarra drops down low, as well as the number 92 of Megan Yee. And then you have Aaron Reed. Kind of gets brushed in there. Dylan Petit gets in there. So Dylan got hit there. Tough break for Dylan Petit. Austin Hughes. We saw, I knew that was involving Austin. Austin obviously got there. Dylan kind of saved it, which was lucky. Not to hate to say the same for Austin Hughes. And Aaron Reed, who also was doing very good. He caused some trouble there, but he kind of got away from that. We're going to actually show him on board momentarily, but then you have everybody else getting away scot-free. So all the while it was a messy situation, only 4 cars was really involved in that wreck. And it's kind of like silver lining. If you want your silver linings, here you go. But let's go back to Aaron Reed, who you want to talk about getting away with something. He sure did. And you should also say the same with Dylan Petit in the Hooters number 7. Same can be said with him. As well as those who went on the inside. I mean, you had also Kathy Katara. Almost got in it. Fortunately she did not. She's been running very consistent. But let's watch Aaron Reed. Tip. Yep, he bouncing and banging in. Somehow still got through it. Talk about lucky. He got lucky. The old saying is sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And that was a clear indication. So, I do believe we are 10 laps to go, so it's going to get down to the nitty-gritty. So, Eric Matthews leads the tone with Jackie Qualls in second, J.G. Norton, Connor Breton, John Dawson, Stephanie Naylor, Sasha Dawson, Ryan Cooper, Chantal Ibarra, Dylan Hughes, Kathy Kantara, Joel Qualls, Megan Yee, John Douglas, Johnny Gardner, Vanessa Franzen, Keon Shaw, Jake Cole, Josh Osborne, and Ray Castor make the top 20. Liam Campbell, Daniel Schwab, Jamie Banks, Dylan Petit, Alex Filter, Paige Johnson, Trey Campbell, Haley Summerfield, Michael Dawson, Ryan Acosta, James Qualls, Timmy Walsh, Aaron Reed, Alexandra Dawson, Chris Dollarton, Colin Cropley, Alyssa Kondo, Zach Carlson, Austin Hughes, John Acosta, Skyland Carlson, and Tim Fiegel round out the field. Let's see how many laps it'll be in the bag. I do believe we're going to be... It'll be now, that makes 7. I'll make that now 8 laps. To go, and then it'll be 7 laps to go. So this time by, it'll be 6 laps to go. It'll be going back to Green Flag Racing. It'll be lap number 28. It'll be 6 laps to go for Eric Matthews. Jackie Qualls in second, J.G. Norton in third. 3 drivers who have not won. Connor Breton has not won. John Dawson has not won. Stephanie Naylor has not won. Sasha Dawson has not won. Ryan Cooper has not won. In the top 10, the only previous winner is Chantal Ibarra, who won at Darlington. Everybody else looking for their first win. Could we have that? We'll find out. Eric Matthews, the Maxwell House Ford Sterling Marlin 1992 Junior Johnson car. Jackie Qualls in the Hungry Jack Buick Todd Bodine Busch Series car circa 91. The Steve Grissom Channel Lock 31 Olds of J.G. Norton. The Dale Jarrett 1993 Daytona 500 winning 18 Interstate Batteries Lumina of Connor Breton. Who's going to win it? Will it be any of these, or will anybody else come in and steal the money of Texas? Right here, green flag, 6 laps to go, and we're back underway. Eric Matthews leading. And here comes Jackie Qualls making a move immediately as they come past the green flag, and now she's going to get it. J.G. Adore right there in second. There's John Dawson, who's been right there in the mix from the moment we started. We went green. But he started outside. He started in row number 2. But now J.G. Adoran's going to make a move on Jackie. So Jackie's not going to get to lead a lap. But Jay is. J.G. Adoran. 5 laps to go for J.G. Adoran. There's Ryan Cooper. Excuse me, now it's John Dawson leading. Here comes Connor Breton. In the 18, Stephanie Naylor, Ryan Cooper, Kathy Kantara, who's obviously been very well performing. And here comes Stephanie Naylor, gets to the inside, 4 laps to go. And it's going to get interesting now. Ryan Cooper, right there. There is once again Kathy Kantara, the number 25 Folgers Lumina, our outside pole sitter. There's of course Joel Qualls, John Douglas. Ryan Cooper now leads as now Kathy Kantara is going to try to challenge and take back the lap. 3 to go. The drag race is going to go to Kathy Kantara. 3 laps to go. But now here comes Joel Qualls yet again. The Qualls family having it going. We're going 3 abreast, and here comes the number 51 Exxon Lumina of John Douglas. The car Hutch Strickland drove in the Cup Series in Darlington in '90, as well as Rowdy Burns' car from Days of Thunder. And there is, of course, the number 24 of Johnny Gardner, looking for the get healthy day. And I do believe we are yellow. Yes, we are going to be yellow, which will mean this race is over. Wow, smoking. Yep, not good. Alyssa Condo's day is over. Ryan Acosta, over. I do believe the 10 of Alexandra Dawson is done. Megan Yee got involved apparently. Let's see what happened. But that's obviously going to seal the race, for the most part, for Johnny Gardner. So, kind of anticlimactic. It was going to get really, really interesting. And that timing is everything. And ironically, by 0.02 of a second, Johnny Gardner edged out John Douglas, which will mean that Johnny Gardner is actually going to win this race. A tough break for John Douglas, that the caution came out when 2 laps to go signal was given. A very unfortunate circumstance there. Michael Dawson yet again. Colin Cropley. Yep, there you go. We started with a 4 abreast situation. Megan Yee right there. You also saw the 46 of Josh Osborne. Ryan Acosta. You also saw Tibby Walsh. They were going 4 wide. Darn it. And that's what it got. They all came together, sandwiched up. They all touching, and then sending around was the number 446 and the 92. There's Trey Campbell getting in it. He got a little bit of a tap. James Qualls actually got away with it, which was incredible. And then the pole sitter got in it. Daniel Schwab. Also see back there, I do believe. Let me switch the angle. They're having nowhere to go. Talk about Chris Dollarton and Aaron Reed getting away with it. Colin Cropley, yeah, he's going to be mad. Get your, the comments, I can see them coming. Both Dawsons, Mike Dawson, who was having a horrible, horrible season. Alexandra Dawson, Megan Yee, who comes off the very great showing at Darlington, at Bristol, not to happen here. You had Daniel Schwab, our pole sitter, Austin Hughes, his woes continue. A tough break for Colin Cropley, who had nowhere to go and basically was persona non grata. And then you have Alyssa Kondo. There's where Alyssa Kondo's concern was. She was coming on, bam, hits the number 4 like a brick wall, knocked the front end off, and that car was toasted. I don't know why Alyssa Kondo was so far back, though. Same thing with the number 57 of Zach Carlson, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they were so far behind the leaders. It just seems like they were right there with everybody, and then they all of a sudden, I think they just had slow cars. I think that's why it all probably came about. They probably just had very slow cars. Let's see where all. Here it is. Let's watch this on board with Colin Cropley. Well, actually, we're going to do it with... I'm not going to do it with Colin Cropley. I'm going to do it with the number... Well, the number 99 of Austin Hughes. I'm going to go on board with Austin. Who... He did not have it... You want to talk about his days continuing to be horrible? Here it is. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Nowhere to go for him. Nowhere to go for Colin Cropley, who took Megan Yee off the wheels for a little bit. And tough break for Austin Hughes. But now let's go see where... I don't think the number... Yep, Alyssa Kondo already got, you know, clocked. Let's see. Let's watch Alyssa Kondo's, though. You think that she would be able to avoid it? Nope. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Loses track of things, and... That's it. And Zach Carlson actually made a little bit of a touch there as he came out. A tough break for Alyssa, and she's still banking it out. There's John Acosta yet again. You talk about that being... that never ending. Well, guess what? It just did again. You see John Acosta try to get in there. He actually got a... I don't know what that came from. Why that was. But a tough break for Alyssa Kondo. That will obviously conclude our race because we are going 2 laps to go and there's no way we're going to be able to finish it. So, yep, this will be... So right now the finisher will be John Gardner will win. John Douglas will be second. Keon Shaw will be third. How about John Gardner and Keon Shaw? Top teammates now in the top 3. Joel Qualls, his best finishes in 4th. Kathy Kantara, Chantel Ibarra, Jackie Qualls, Ryan Cooper, Stephanie Naylor, Dylan Hughes, your top 10. Connor Breton, Jamie Banks, Eric Matthews, Vanessa Franson, Sasha Dawson, John Dawson, the only Dawsons that seem to have good days, Paige Johnson, Dylan Petit, Alex Filter, who's probably going to make a move in the points, Jay Gianorin, Liam Campbell, Jake Cole, Tim Walsh, Ray Castor, Haley Summerfield, James Qualls, Trey Campbell, Chris Dollarton, Aaron Reed, Josh Osborne, Daniel Schwab, Zach Carlson, Skyland Carlson, Michael Dawson, Megan Yee, John Acosta, Colin Cropley has dropped out, Alexandra Dawson has dropped out, Tim Fiegel will actually finish ahead of Colin Cropley, Alexandra Dawson, and Alyssa Kondo as Tim is still actively in competition, I do believe. Yep, he's at the back of the pack, so he will actually pass them. So, a tough break. So, it'll be after John Acosta will be Tim Fiegel in the 37th spot. Colin Cropley was doing so good, and then that happened. He's going to be beside himself. He'll finish in 38th, as well as Alexandra Dawson, Alyssa Kondo, Ryan Acosta, and Austin Hughes will wrap up the field. But the checkered flags is going to fly for the number 24 DuPont Chevrolet of Johnny Gardner, who wins here, anticlimactic albeit, here at Texas. Yep, I do believe we're not. That was not the checkered flag. I'm corrected, but that's actually the white flag, so we're not at the checkered yet. But it doesn't need to bear repeating that Johnny Gardner is going to win this event. So let's see. Let's just get right to it. There's your checkered flag, Alexandra Dawson. You're gonna be Johnny Gardner is going to win here at Texas. Continue the different winners in the Sunoco Cup Series. There we go. Now it's official. Keon Shaw having his best performance this season, as well as John Douglas. Joel Qualls and Jackie Qualls as well. Joel Qualls had a very good showing at Daytona. Jackie having her best showing. So, but with that said, winner here in Texas, Johnny Gardner, who literally nosed one out. And talk about the point chase. I thought Alex Filter was going to get involved in that, but, well, we got a new leader. Chantal Ibarra is your new leader with that performance that we saw from her. Her consistency has been unprecedented. 4 top 10 finishes, a win. She has done superb so far. Jay Cole's there in second. James Qualls will be third. Alex Filter, Johnny Gardner with that win gives him an oomph. Vanessa Franzen, Stephanie Naylor, Alexandra Dawson, Josh Osborne, Eric Matthews, Austin Hughes is there at 11th. John Douglas, Dylan Hughes, Jamie Banks, Paige Johnson, Kathy Cantara, Alyssa Kondo, Daniel Schwab, Joel Qualls, and Zach Carlson make the top 20. Ray Castor, Ryan Cooper, 21st and 22nd. Then Keon showed that great showing, got him in 23rd. Jackie Qualls, Trey Campbell, Tim Walsh, Sasha Dawson, Colin Cropley, John Dawson, Skyland Carlson, Tim Fiegel, Ryan Acosta, Megan Yee, Connor Breton, Dylan Petit, Liam Campbell, Haley Summerfield, Aaron Reed, John Dawson, Alexander Reed, John Acosta, Chris Dollarton, Jay Gianorn, and Michael Dawson, rounding out the field, having a disgrace of a year. He's already not happy about it, nor is Jay Gianorn in the 31, who had a very good showing early on, and that was just... He had a shot at a top 10 finish, but just never was to be. Tough break, but we're only 7 events in. Anything could still happen, especially at our next event when we go to Talladega. Aaron's $4.99. Go fast or go home. That's our next event in the Sunoco Cup Series.